Hey, an excellent morning, evening, night, wherever you are watching this video around the world. Lesson number 44, Dr. Harry Benjamin is the name. The Wealth Creation Project is the movement, building it on the Extreme Effects Global Academy platform. Very grateful for that privilege and opportunity to be one of the many leaders inside of the community. So here's the lesson for number 44, right? Number 44, mentors. We have heard, some of us maybe, the statement mentors are mistakes. We learn through mentors or mistakes. Either you'll make all the mistakes yourself and learn from them, or you could learn from the mistakes of mentors and avoid their mistakes and therefore make progress faster by eliminating those potholes that you would inevitably fall into because of not being aware of those areas that we should not go in that particular direction. Now, most of us do not really know about mentors because it's not taught in schools, it's not a part of our traditional culture. The idea that someone who's already very successful, study them, or if you have the privilege of doing so, connect with someone who's already successful in the area that you want to be successful in and allow that person to show you some of the areas that you should do, you shouldn't do. One of the challenging things about finding mentors is that sometimes the individual that is already very successful in that field may not want you to so called compete with them. And that kind of mindset is getting less. More and more people are willing to collaborate, more people are willing to share, more people are starting to realize that we live in a field of abundance, that the universe is abundant itself, and they're more willing to share because they're realizing that you growing and doing well doesn't interfere with them being able to be successful. But there are people who still believe that it's a competitive world and we have to create our advantage and seek to stay ahead of the competition. There are still people who think that way and focus on what others are doing as opposed to focus on creating and being successful and you know bringing more and more value to the marketplace. Some people have that challenge. So finding a mentor is really valuable, highly valuable, because that way you're going to allow yourself to avoid some of the mistakes you would inevitably make if you have to do everything on your own. So go through books, read very successful people. That's one way to receive mentorship. Another way is to get into the space of network marketing. Mentorship is offered for free because you're contributing to the growth and success of a group. And the leaders of the at the various levels, they will offer you information about success that you would normally have to go and study and figure it out on your own, but you can gain from their success because you're in the organization and they want you to be successful so they can be more successful. So they'll train you and mentor you and coach you for free. So that's one way to get access to mentorship. And ladies and gentlemen, I've benefited way more from that than any other thing else. And I wish I knew about it when I was coming up as an entrepreneur, young entrepreneur, knew what mentorship was, knew how to go and find mentors, understand its value. So I'm urging you to go ahead and look for mentors. Go search out great leaders and successful people in their field and read about them, make connections with them. If they're on Facebook or Instagram, become friends and start to chat, start to develop a relationship so that you can gain that mentorship that will help you to move forward faster because you're eliminating a lot of potholes and dips that you could avoid if you had somebody to tell you, do not go over there. All right, you're going to get hurt. All right, love and appreciate you. All right, bye bye.